Today's episode, we're going to talk about ventilation compared to drafts when it comes to making your coop safe and warm for your flock during winter. Come on, y'all can do it. Don't worry, you can do it, I promise. Welcome back, y'all. Today we're going to talk about winterizing and drafts when it comes to your coop and what things we do here to accommodate for the colder temperatures. Today we're going to focus on our big coop here and what I do to help my chickens stay warm during the winter. Most of our other coops have been prefabricated or they were built and designed with drafts and ventilation in mind. My hubby's grandmother actually raised chickens in this coop. During the summertime, this coop is fabulous. There's plenty of holes in between the slats and it stays nice and cool. There's ventilation 360 degrees. But the problem during the winter time is those slats create drafts. Your focus is on keeping drafts from coming up from the floor and across your chickens. Your chickens stay warm in the winter by fluffing up their feathers and they hold and trap air underneath there. So when you have a draft coming across them, you're just basically blowing all that warm air away. At the same time, you don't want to wrap your coop so tight that there's no airflow. The respirations from your chickens along with their poop creates moisture in your coop. And when you do not have enough ventilation, this creates respiratory issues and so many other things that is not good for your chickens. So our goal is to create a draft-free, dry coop with ventilation that is above their heads, above their roost. And moisture from the droppings and their breathing can exit out of the coop. And how we're going to accomplish this is by using old recycled feed bags that I collect throughout the year. And we are going to line the walls of this particular coop. I'm going to line it all the way up until it is above their head. So all of that moisture that builds up is going to flow right out. A few things we do not do here. I do not add supplemental lighting. I do not add any type of heat. We do not keep any waters inside of the coop. I do use heated waters during the winter time. I do have the privilege of having electricity down here and we are grateful for that. So I do utilize heated waters. I don't know how many years I did spend breaking up waters all throughout the day. We do live here in East Tennessee, so we do get snow from time to time and it does get in the single digits here. We've never had a case of frostbite or a respiratory illness, so we are quite lucky and happy about that. Now, depending on your area, this will be your choice. I always tell you, it's your flock, you get to decide, but I really encourage you to do research on heat and lighting and then make your decision on how you're going to implement that into your flock or into your coop. I do line the bottom of the coop with the hay. Places tell you hay is not a good idea. But like I said, do your research on all these things and you decide. This is what works for us. We save all of our feed bags here. I collect them throughout the year. And I am going to trim off the ends. Then I will attach these to inside the coop with my handy dandy staple gun. It's better than using a hand one. Wilma, what are you doing, girl? We may have had a theme last year. We're also getting out our heated waters. I have several of these dog heater bowls, and then I have 2 or 3, I can't remember, I'll have to pull them out of my shed, of the big, tall heated waters. But if you don't have as many as I do, or your space is even bigger than mine, you can slit them in half and spread them out wider. It's time to reload. Hi, Coco. We are almost to the top. I'm gonna leave it like this for now until the temperature really starts to drop. It's nice and warm in here. Hi. Winterizing plastic, and this will wrap most of all my runs. I use construction grade trash bags. Over here on this particular run, I'm using construction grade trash bags. I will line all of it, but a small portion of it so that fresh air can get in there. On this coop, I will just wrap the hardware cloth with plastic. There's no drafts. It does have these front windows that you can open during the summer, but during the winter time, I will close these. I'd love to hear your tips on what you use to keep your coops nice and warm during the winter. Till next time, y'all. Bye-bye.